Eastern Conference Semifinals, Game 1. The New York Knicks were dominant in round 1, able to advance in just 5 games. But the real test starts now, as a new challenger awaits in the series opener against the Celtics. The opening game of the conference semifinals, up next.
Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Semis. Everything gets turned up a notch. Let's get to it here on 2K Sports. Hi folks, Brian Anderson here, alongside 2 fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Berry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now, New York starting 5. They've got Jalen Brunson. Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Bridges in at the 2 guard. And for the Celtics, Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. And it's Horford in at the 5. You take a look at the Knicks, and you just wonder how exhausted they are at this stage, given how many games they've played in the first round.
Yeah, I mean, it's certainly a test of their endurance and their focus. I really look for their bench to play a big part in tonight's game if they're to win.
Just 3 to shoot. Fires it. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Pass to Holiday. Now Brown. Outside White. The 3 is up. Drains the triple.
And we've watched Brown evolve his game. Playmaking has been at the forefront of his development.
Brunson with it. Bridges outside. Hart puts up a 3. Holiday grabs the miss.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Tatum gets the bucket.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. We got into it about his strategy against Karl Anthony Towns. These modern bigs are tough to stop, he told me, and went on to say, I'm hoping we can just force him to take bad shots, not the ones that he wants. I'll settle for that. So they're looking to disrupt Cat's selections and keep him from his spots, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Tatum with a screen. Holiday from long range. The Knicks pull it in.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
They set the pick. Here's Brunson. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Brunson's got 5.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And now the Knicks on the break. Anunoby passes to Hart. Brunson with it. Outside Anunoby. Screen by Bridges. And again, New York with the triple.
Anunoby showing some confidence, believing in the work he puts in.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Hauser, he's checked in for Tatum. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Mikal Bridges. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Holiday passes to Brown. Again, the miss by Boston.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
No, outside. No good on the 3. Celtics trail by 3. Holiday with the ball. And it's Brunson picking him up. Back to Holiday. Outside, Brown. Horford outside. Boston again missing.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Brunson against Holiday. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Drew Holiday.
Might have been a little force from Brunson, but he gets in there to get the foul.
New York shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. One falls.
Just really impressed with the player that Jalen Brunson has become in the NBA. He has mastered the fundamentals.
And Boston with some changes. Cornette's checked in for Horford. Kristaps Porzingis comes in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Drew Holiday. And a switch here also for New York. Mikal Bridges checked in for Hart. No free throws. Good from Brunson.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
40 seconds left now in the first quarter. Pass to Hauser. Shot to stop the run. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Knicks leading by 5. And here's Brunson. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Count it.
Oh, wow. Brunson just getting sideswiped there and some strength to get through it.
Here's Pritchard. Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Puts up a deep three. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the New York Knicks closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. More 2K action in just a moment. Time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
The defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And Tatum's got the ball here for Boston. They trail by 7, so on the floor for the Knicks. We've got Mitchell Robinson. Achua is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Kolek in at the 1. Outside Achua. Pass to Kolek. Robinson, a screen on Tatum. 5 on the clock. Great D that time from Porzingis. Tatum passes to Cornette. Tatum can't hit.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's an aggressive defense.
Here's Kolek outside the arc. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Pass to Porzingis. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Outside Tatum. Good as the jump shot falls.
Yeah, such a good-looking jumper. Nice high release. Tatum can do this all day.
Here's Kolek from downtown. And again, New York with the triple.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Porzingis with a screen on Bridges. Here's Tatum. The Knicks with the rebound.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Right side of Chua. Puts one up from 19. Tatum pulls it in. Celtics trail by 11. Here's Pritchard. No points yet. Down low. Achua with a steal. And here we go. The Knicks in transition. Here's Bridges. Second chance shot. And there's a nice layup by Robinson. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for New York.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
We've got a line change here for Boston. New York making a switch here. .125 left in the first half. And here's White. Outside, Brown. And it's off from three-point range.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Right side, McBride. Pass to Brunson. Over Holiday. Rebounded by the Celtics.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Here's Brown. Tipped.
Pretty simple. OG Anunoby is an elite defender. Watch out.
From 9 feet out. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. Celtics trail by 13. 30 seconds left to play in the first half. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Let's go with a three. And Brown knocking down the triple. And so it's the New York Knicks finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, the tide can shift. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. So stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the New York Knicks.
Their bench has impressed. You get a jolt of energy, all that offense. This is a well-rounded roster.
Yeah, team chemistry, a big point of emphasis for this organization. Looking at how the Celtics are doing in this series. Guys, how important is the first game of a series?
Very important, Ernie. You learn a lot about yourselves and your opponent. Teams will attack and try to exploit your weaknesses.
And after game one, it's all about how you cover up those weaknesses. Force your opponent to shake up their approach, man.
Yeah, moves and counter moves. Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action. You look at Jalen Brunson. What a contribution.
Yeah, we had a feeling he'd step up in this one. So far, playing at the top of his game when they really need him.
Still interesting to see if in this second half he can find ways to get to those same spots.
and Tatum in the front court. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Horford in at the 5 spot. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Holiday from long range. And again, Boston with the triple.
Fairly efficient from the three-point line. Holiday can punish you from the arc.
Here's Brunson from the arc. The rebound, Celtics. Holiday taking his time here. Outside Tatum. There's the triple. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Tatum's got his third basket on the night right there.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And Brunson's got the ball here for New York. The lead is 2. Brunson inside with the finish.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Second half getting started. About a minute played. Now Holiday. Pass to Horford. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
His first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Celtics. Horford at the line, shooting 1.
Al Horford has been in the league a long time and has had several stops. He's seen a lot of success.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Some of the most impressive shooters in the game. Here are the guys who have been hitting with consistency from outside the arc. Number 5 is Derek White.
Some guys thrive on the postseason pressure. He's been an unbelievable floor spacer for them.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Now here's Brunson. He's got 11. Takes the 3. Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Yeah, going right for the iron. Towns muscling his way through.
Celtics trail by 3. Outside White. Pass to Horford. Now Brown. Anunoby covering. Brown, no good.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
Outside Hart. Now here's Brunson. He's covered by Holiday.
Brunson's a little smaller guard, but he'll get in there and tussle with the big boys.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
Jalen Brunson, 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Pritchard's checked in for Boston. Both free throws good from Brunson.
Well, the lefty listed at 6'1", Jalen Brunson. It's a bit of a different matchup. He's just so physical, and he can play on and off the ball. Or I call it funky.
Here's Tatum. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him.
Just money from the line. Tatum knows the importance of making free throws.
And the Knicks making a change here. Robinson's checked in. And so Tatum nails both of them. New York leading by 3. Brunson passes to Bridges. Brown against Hart. He shoots. The offensive rebound. Here's Brunson outside. Missed it. 4 for 8 in the contest. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Pritchard. Brunson defending. Horford, a screen on Bridges. Holiday from long range. Again, the miss by Boston.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Hart finds Brunson. 1:02 left in the third quarter. Ooh, Brunson, the sweet lefty stroke.
And aren't we here with Brunson? This is what we expect from him, crafty and efficient.
Outside Tatum. Outside Holiday. Boston, no good that time either. New York has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Brunson's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
It's Brown on the wing. And the three-pointer goes.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Pass to Hart. 17 seconds left to play in the third. Outside Brunson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Tatum passes to Brown. Robinson with the block. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. New York out in front. They're up by 5. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And we take a listen in now to Tom Thibodeau on a recent huddle.
Keep taking, man. Keep fighting. Keep fighting. Keep fighting. Every loose ball. Make it hard on him. Make him hard.
And there's Tom Thibodeau focusing on toughness and effort that he'd like to see.
Yeah, he wants them to leave no stone unturned. Take advantage of every opportunity. That's their roadmap to success.
Happy to have you back with us for the Eastern Conference semifinals on 2K Sports. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, they've got Karl Anthony Towns. He's out there with Mitchell Robinson. Miles McBride is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Kolek in at the point. Towns down low, defended by Porzingis. 5 to shoot. Screen by Robinson. Kolek gets it to go. And the Knicks lead by 6.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Tatum passes to Pritchard. Outside Porzingis. Back to Pritchard. Tatum from long range. It doesn't go for him.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Here's Kolek. Here's Towns. Nails the baby hook. And now it's an 8-point New York lead.
They ran that play exactly as it was drawn up. Nice job.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. substitution here for Boston. Horford, he's checked in for Cornette. Jaylen Brown comes in for Porzingis. Derek White's checked in for Hauser. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. First and foremost, he wants to see more points in the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
And Allie, thanks. Tatum against Hart. And here's Horford for three. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
Teammates love that. When Horford is looking to shoot fast, it makes the offense look dangerous.
New York leading by 5. Bridges outside. Inside Hart. Three-pointer. Connects from downtown. Hart's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
And I think this hometown crowd is in shock as the visiting squad fires right back with a three of their own.
For the Celtics, this one not looking good. Tatum looking it over, takes it inside, and it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. Over Holiday, again, the Knicks, good for two more.
And that's where Brunson gets a lot of his baskets. He just thrives in the mid-range.
Tatum against Hart. Ooh, poked away. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Bridges outside. Pass to Brunson. There's a minute 17 left in the fourth. And he makes it. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Knicks?
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And not to mention they're playing with great activity. A lot of blocked shots, good hands, active hands, nothing easy for the opposition.
And capturing the series momentum up front. This is a monster Game 1 win for the Knicks.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And they have to be pleased with how they got this series started tonight. A nice 1-0 lead.
The key now is to carry this same energy forward and get that second win. These are the playoffs, so you can't afford to relax or think you've got the series in the bag.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Jalen Brunson.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
So it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference Semifinals. For Brent Behring, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And let's reveal our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.